Hello and welcome to another new Capenna sealed. I've already obviously made a deck. It's called Soul of the Masses. I wanted to play Soul of Emancipation, so I've gone for the broker colours. So this thing, costs 7 mana. It's 5/7. When it enters the battlefield, it destroys up to 3 other target non-land permanents. For each of those permanents, its controller creates a 3/3 white angel creature. So you could blow up 3 of your opponent's things, but he'd get 3/3 angels. The plan is I'm going to have a few token creatures made by this deck. So anything, I could blow up something really dangerous my opponent's got, and then blow up a couple of small creatures and get a couple of 3/3 flyers. That's the plan. And the other cool rare I've got is Cabaretti Ascendancy, but it means I've had to stretch to 4 colours, so I've splashed red. This seems really good. So this is basically drawing you an extra card every turn, or every other turn or so, because in your upkeep you look at your top card, and if it's a creature or a planeswalker, you can reveal it and put it into your hand. So it's that simple. So about half the time that's going to work, and I'm going to draw a creature, and then if you don't put the card into your hand, you may put it on the bottom of your library. So you can, late game, you can put those lands, you can scry those lands to the bottom. So actually you're going to do even better than a creature, a draw every turn. It's going to be slightly better than that. I built the deck around this, and I'm actually running, as a bit of an experiment, I'm running 20 creatures, so and 18 land. So the only non-land cards, non-creature non-land cards are this, the Ascendancy, and Gilded Pinions, which this caught my eye because it makes a treasure token, so I can fix my mana, and it gives creatures flying as well. It's quite a nice piece of equipment. So we're running 0 removal cards, which is a bit of a departure. I mean, I've got 3 kill shots available here, and a knockout blow for that matter. But I'm going to see what it feels like playing without the removal. I'm probably going to miss it halfway through game 1. But I was inspired by one of my opponents in the previous sealed deck. I think he played out 9 creatures in 14 cards, and I think he had a removal spell as well. So he had the nut straw, I guess, but he must have had, I'm guessing, at least 18 to 23 creatures in his deck. So I thought I'll try and emulate that and see how I get on. Well, is it better than playing removal? And maybe Kill Shot isn't the best removal card, really. Yeah, so especially with Shield in the set as well, having a lot of 1/1 creatures to block their shield creatures could be quite useful. Sort of shield denters. Right, but I do have a couple of quite useful creatures. So Celestial Regulator. This acts like pseudo creature removal. So this can tap a creature, and they won't untap the next untap step if you have a creature with a counter on it. So I've got a bunch of things that get counters. So I've got both Paragons. I do think these are very expensive to power up. I had the experience. I played one in the last sealed, and it just didn't do very much. It was just a 2/2. It wasn't a big enough creature, and I could get it to 3/3, but it still wasn't enough. But that's probably unfair. I think it was an unwinnable situation anyway. Now these guys I'm very excited about. Caldaia Strongarm. So again, it's just a common 5 mana, and you can blitz it out for 4 mana. It adds 2++1/+1 counters. So yeah, they both go on the same creature, it looks like. And the Rhox, I've got 2 Rhox Pummelers, so they come into battle with a shield counter. And the other guy with a shield is Rigo, Streetwise Mentor. This is another. Yes, I'm playing 3 of the rares in this deck. Well, actually 5. I was very lucky to get 2 of the cycling tri-lands here. 2 copies of Xander's Lounge. So I was quite tempted to play the red, blue, black deck. But yeah, this guy's a rare. If you attack a player or planeswalker with 1 or more creatures with power 1 or less, you draw a card. So this a bit like the Cabaretti Ascendancy. This could be repeated card draw every turn. Which, yeah, that could be pretty fantastic. And just a 2/2 with a shield token is pretty powerful as well. Otherwise, I've just stacked it full of creatures, everything I've got available pretty much. I'm sort of debating whether do I want to put a second Skycryer in the deck at the expense of a large creature like I could drop the Wrecking Crew. I think I like the Wrecking Crew though because it's got reach. So I've got a fair number of flying creatures, a couple of creatures with reach as well. So maybe I don't need as much removal, is my theory. And I can actually have a quick look at try and save that. So I've got the other deck I made, the Grixis deck, or the Maestros deck for this set. It's quite interesting. It's got there's a sacrifice theme to it. I've got a couple of casualty cards. I've got Make Disappear, Light 'em Up, and I've got a Body Dropper. So whenever you sacrifice another creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Body Dropper. So that's quite an excellent addition to the Rakdos sacrifice deck. It's going to be a big threat that ramps up pretty quickly. The other thing I like about this deck, I've got 2 Corrupt Court Officials. I think that's pretty significant, making your opponent discard a card. That can really give you quite an advantage. And then what else? I've got a few things like I noticed Maestro's Initiate, once it from the graveyard, that can draw you some cards. You exile it, so that seems quite good. I've got a range of different removal. I've got Light 'em Up, Murder, Deal Gone Bad, and Ready to Rumble, and Torch Breath as well. So that's X damage against creatures and planeswalkers. I think I like Deal Gone Bad because that will take care of shield creatures. And then for the sacrifice theme, I've got Forge Boss. So when you sacrifice creatures, these do 2 direct damage. And I've got a Cormella, Glamour Thief, to that would be the perfect thing to sacrifice to Light 'em Up, because that needs casualty 2, and that gets you one of your instants and sorceries back. So it's quite tempting to play this deck, and maybe I will switch to it at some point if things do not go well. But yeah, I think if I go 0-2, I might just give up on this experiment and just make the sacrifice deck. Yeah, I think the worry I had with this one that doesn't have that much card draw. So I mean, I was playing the green. I made the green, white, blue version, and so it sort of felt a bit weak on card draw. So I thought I need to splash red for this Cabaretti Ascendancy. That makes sense. Because if I want to play this Soul of Emancipation for 7 mana. How am I actually gonna get to 7 lands? Am I gonna have to play through half my deck first to get 7 lands out? Because of course you've got all these search lands, and they thin out the deck. So it might take you quite a while actually to get to 7 lands. I was thinking. So you need a bit of card draw to make up for that. But I think I think I'll just give it a go. See how we get on. It's quite easy with sealed deck, I find, to just deliberate for ages, because there's usually quite a lot of options. I'm just going to check everything is running okay. Yep. Right, so our experiment today, we're playing 20 creatures in 40 cards with no removal. And we're going to see if we regret it. Okay. Now, this is not the best hand I've seen. So we're missing white. We don't have any fixing in our hand. We would really, really need to draw something. Draw some land. So I'm going to call this a mulligan. Okay, 3 land. Yeah, and we've got the Ascendancy. Do we have everything we need for it? Because do that on turn. Well, it comes into play. The land comes into play tapped, doesn't it? Play the plains on turn 3. We need a mountain. Okay, we can't get a mountain, unfortunately. Anyway, we've got to keep 6. What are we putting back? I want to keep the Ascendancy. Let's see, High-Rise Sawjack gives us something against flyers. That's really good and creates creatures. Guess it has to be the Mage's Attendant, even though that is pretty good. But we'll I think we've got to keep this Ascendancy because that's our best card. Okay, right, that is our red mana. We just need white and green. What's the best one to use? That's forest, plains, or island. Plains, island, or swamp. I'm just sort of confusing myself now. Forest, plains, or island. Right, so we need a forest, definitely, right? Okay, so this one is going to go grab a forest, because that can get me the island. Right. So he's black-red. We can't do anything turn 2, so we play a tap land. We play Xander's Lounge. And without further ado, so there's our plains. We can play Cabaretti Ascendancy. Right, now let's see if he gets blown up immediately. Big score. Okay, well he's got his ramp. Let's reveal that and put it into my hand. Fantastic. Oh, we just just do another one. That's nice. So he discarded Riveteer's decoy. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I think I want to get my island first of all, so I can play a High-Rise Sawjack this turn. Could have gone with a Darling of the Masses, but oh, corrupt court official. Okay, that's rough. Okay, so let's drop a mountain. I think we can drop a land. Means we need another land for the Wrecking Crew. Okay. 4-2 indestructible haste. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Not much I can do about that. Just take 4. I suppose what I'd quite like to do is get a creature with a token, and then the regulators are that much more effective. That does... Okay, I see, right. I see how that works. Okay, we do need another land, so that's on top. Okay, now a Wrecking Crew can block and kill this guy. He's got 3 cards left. That's an artifact vehicle. 5/5. Let's reveal it. Okay, nice. Now I can crew that. So this guy is what we want to do. Want to play, I think. And we could. No, I think we'll play Darling of the Masses. He's not a citizen. He's not a citizen. That's a shame. We don't attack. Big score again. Wow. Okay. It's my turn, right? Okay. I think forest to the bottom. So yeah, this card is keeping me in the game here. Now, what I think will happen if I play a Regulator, he will activate his Horde Hauler. But when he does that, we'll be able to tap it. So let's try that theory out. Now, will he? Okay, he's crewed it. Now I can tap it. Oh, right. Of course, I've missed a trick. I just realised I drew Paragon of Modernity. I think yeah, we'll just swing with everything. It has trample, by the way. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay, Vivian on the hunt. Wow, okay. Well. she can just casually make 4/4 rhinos. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good, isn't it? Rhox Pummeler. Now Rhox Pummeler has a token on him. So this guy is doing pretty well. He's going to get some more value out of Vivian. I'll just have to do her 2 damage.
You won't like it
and
when
play
I
Rhox
fight back.
Pummeler. Okay. Broken Wings takes out the fire. Okay.
Now what do we have here?
Right, how many creatures is he going to get? Oof, 2 creatures. Wrecking Crew, Jaxus the Troublemaker. Okay, put that on the bottom. I guess we've got the Rhox Pummeler. Should be able to get through. I think I'll play Celestial Regulator this turn. So, Rhino Warrior or Crew Captain. I think I'll I'll tap the Rhino Warrior. Yeah, he's done it the right way round there. So I don't want to attack with Wrecking Crew. Rhox Pummeler can have a go. To be fair, I think we can finish this off by doing these guys who are pretty expendable. I mean, that ability to just, yeah, it's at mill 5 and draw everything. Pretty mad. Right, what is this? Hide away. He put something. Okay, he just played 2 rares. I can't keep up. Whenever you cast a multicolored spell, create a treasure token, then you can pay all the colours of mana. You may play the exile card without paying its mana cost. Okay, right, sure. Okay, he's... I didn't have time to read his other card. Right. So yeah, turn 3, Cabaretti Ascendancy. Yeah, just wins the game, I think. Even though, you know, his card quality was much higher than mine. I had numbers. Probably a good mulligan decision. 2 lands and nothing I could cast, and no fixing cards either. Right, 3 land. We've got some stuff there. Plains, island, or swamp. I guess we'll go for the plains. Yeah, get a turn 2 civil servant going, I think. Okay, so he's mulliganed. Right, I'm definitely looking for a plains. I'm not going to worry about the island yet. Okay, that's a bit of mana fixing. Okay. Play that and just think for a second. Actually, with a Civic Gardener in play, we can, well, he's a citizen, and he can, next turn he can untap a land, and I can play a couple of 2-drops. I think the way that game works, you can't play the 4-drop though, because mana falls out of your mana pool. Yeah, let's do it. Nice. Life gain. He's got the Within Rhox Pummeler. I got a couple of those, and I decided, because I'm really just splashing red in the deck, I couldn't really put a 1 red and 2 card in the deck when I've only got, I think, 5 red sources, 5 or 6. So he's coming out like that. These guys are attacking like that. We are just untapping anything. Yeah. And we'll play this. I guess there was a line where I could actually play the pinions and equip the civil servant with them. Yeah. He's got a flying blocker, you see. And I've got my paragons. I've got 3 mana as well to start building these guys up. I haven't had a good game yet with these guys where they've taken over. Wonder if we should use the treasure to just get Pummeler out. Okay, right, that's nice. Nice bit of mana fixing. Okay, he's going in with the 2-3. It suggests he's got a giant growth. So I'm going to do no blocks, I think. Okay. Interestingly, this guy can blitz in for 4 mana. You can actually get this guy up to 3-2. Make him quite dangerous. I'd also quite like to draw into an extra land. My guess about what he's got in his hand, I think he might have the card that untaps and gives +2/+7, because I got that myself. So it's very suspicious that he's attacked with that. In which case he would be able to do that and kill my Virtuoso, but I don't know. I guess I think I'll give this a try. Yeah, let's blitz him out. You can only kill one of them. I don't want to attack with Civic Gardener though. Antagonize. Okay, right. Very interesting. So, those are going to trade off. So that's what he had in his hand. Good, and I drew a land. Right, warm welcome. And you get an extra 1/1 when you do that. So he's got Celebrity Fencer. Oh wow, that's really good, isn't it? It's like, I completely forgot about my Gilded Pinions. Okay, so we definitely play the Pummeler next turn. We can power up this guy. And it is instant speed. So I'm going to just swing in with that and see if he takes the bait. And he's just let the damage through, I think. So I think the right thing to do is do that and play another one. Okay, he's got his own. He can play that game as well. Two, three, no blocks. Now he has 3 mana available to pump his Paragon. I'm gonna attack both of them. We'll just see if he wants to pump his one. I'll have to pump my one. Interesting. It does mean he uses his treasure. I'm okay with that. Okay, he's gonna do it. Okay, I'll do it as well then. Good, it auto pays sensibly. I can give him a temporary +1/+1, by the way. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah, that's may as well. We're gonna use the treasure, but we win. And we'll play a plaza. I mean, that was going to be my source of blue mana, so that's something to worry about later, I suppose. Right. So, since I've only got... I can only pump one of them once. I think... oh, this guy doesn't have... Okay, let's try swinging again. We're making some headway with these two guys. The Swooping Protector is here. Okay. Right. Interesting. So he's going to block that one with that. Okay, right. Very, very interesting. Okay. Now, I can take a shield counter off and not pay anything. I think I've got to... Just makes sense, doesn't it, to take something out. I can still play my Sawjack. Okay, he's got a 1/1 attacking, so let's block with a Civic Gardener and see if he's going to use a pump spell. He did. He did. That's okay. +2/+1, and it gives you 2 treasure tokens. Okay, that's sweet. Right. So this doesn't have flying. I could actually give this flying, and I'd get 2 damage through. Or even better, I've got this guy as well. 7 mana. So I think flying on this one. This first strike, no. So we just blitz this guy out. All attack. Actually, yeah, he has to trade off there and has to block there, and he stays alive on one. But yeah, good trade. Okay. So yeah, that's some game. So I didn't even have to use the Rhox Pummeler. So that felt like I was feeling in the 20 creatures there. That was really really paid off for me that game. There might be something to this. Suppose because it's very unlikely you're gonna run into some kind of wrath effect. You can just keep playing out your creatures. You don't lose any momentum. Whereas if you're holding a kill spell like Kill Shot, you're waiting for them to attack, you know, or it's you're having to hold up mana. Maybe that could disrupt your momentum a bit. So it's interesting. We've drawn an island. We need green for the civil servant, and we need white. That can get me a forest or a mountain. That can get me forest, plains. Alright, yeah, forest or plains. Forest or mountain. Right, keep 7. Keep 7. So that could be a turn 3 civil servant we go for. We kind of need this for a mountain if we draw our very, very good card. But we need a forest and a plains. Okay, it's a tricky one. I think we'll use this for a forest. So obviously we've got a slightly dodgy opening hand. And one colour is going to have to suffer. Wouldn't you know it? we drew the forest. That hurts. Yeah. So, right. Well, I'm a glutton for punishment. I'm going to play this and look for a plains. All it can do is look for a forest or island. Yeah. So, yeah. Actually, a no-brainer to look for a plains. Double swamp. We drew a plains. Well, it's bound to happen, isn't it? Right, civil servant. Turn 3 civil servant. Not ideal, but that'll do. But then we can be back on curve with an Echo Spectre. Ooh, a Shattered Seraph, which is in exile at the moment. Right, this thing is 4/4. It needs 7 mana. And you gain 3 life. Okay, 4/4 flying. Okay, fair enough. Oh, Celestial Regulator. That's just a regular tap it does to me. Not very scary. I could blitz my strong arm, but yeah, I don't feel like it. I think what we do is we just attack with Civil Servant. Gets through, you see. Now, when we connive with the Echo Inspector, are we going to discard our Civic Gardener? We might do. Yeah, we need the forest for the strong arm. And we've drawn one of our really cool cards, our rares. We've not had this guy yet. So yeah, I think this guy's pretty good, so he's potentially a 3/4 flying. If you discard a non-creature card. So he's got a fair few flyers as well. Now the interesting thing, we can actually tap something down with Celestial Regulator now. He can do 3 damage if these two guys gang up. So my theory is I could do an aggressive turn. I could do Caldaia Strongarm now, or I could play the Streetwise Mentor, because then he can draw a card next turn. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna swing just with Echo Inspector. Just with Echo Inspector. Should survive, hopefully. Yeah, that's good. Play Xander's Lounge. Don't cycle it. And that's, of course, that's crucial. That's our red mana. I'd forgotten about that for a bit, but yeah, that's definitely something we needed. I'm feeling some removal coming on here. I think it might be the -3/-3 on Rego. Oh no, he's got his own Echo Inspector. Okay. Yep. He's got his own 3/4. Nice. Now we've drawn a card. Okay, we are 1 mana off. So basically everything, it blows up 3 things and replaces them with 3/3 flying angels. So it's a case of I can upgrade my stuff with Caldaia Strongarm, but this guy gets to upgrade my stuff as well. I think I want a Caldaia Rego and attack and draw a card. I think that makes sense. Right? Yeah. Don't do that. Do that one, please. But not attack with that, because you can double block and kill it. So I should draw a card off his Skybriar, is that right? No. Whenever you attack a player or planeswalker with 1 or more creatures with power 1 or less. I'm the one who's got to attack with the creatures with power 1 or less. It's not, for some reason I misread that. I thought it was my opponent needed a 1 power creature. Of course, that makes sense. Still, okay, he got murdered. Fair enough. Still, he took a removal card and a flyer with him, which isn't the worst result. I think it's Celestial Regulate. Is it Celestial Regulator time? I'm not sure it is. I think it might be Rhox Pummeler time because I've got 6 mana and he's tapped out. He might have Disdainful Stroke. Let's see. Okay, no. And I don't think I attack. No attacks, yeah. So I can sort of downgrade this guy to a 3/3 Angel, and then upgrade these 2 guys to 3/3 Angels, I suppose. Ooh. He's blitzed out Gurdagoons. And he makes... Okay. I could just take 4 damage. I think that's fair. And then Newsy, okay, yeah. I got one of these. I was just sort of, how realistic is it to get? Oh, there you go. It's very realistic because he just got 5 out of 5. So it's a 3/3 lifelink. That's pretty sweet. So we drew the land. So we got it. So yeah, I think we've got to cast it. We've got to cast it. We're gonna blow that up, blow that up, blow that up. It seems reasonable, doesn't it? That guy, that guy, that guy. I hope I haven't got this horribly wrong. I think, yeah, that's how it works. Right, good. The only thing is, he can get double blocked by these 2. I think, on balance, I'm gonna swing in with a Rhox Pummeler, just on its own. Actually, let's keep Echo Inspector up for another turn. Yeah, and Sky Cryer is going to take out the shield. That's reasonable. He's got his Shattered Seraph now. Okay, he's getting 3 life. Cool. So finally, I think it's... Oh! That's going to cost 4 mana, that's going to cost 3 mana. So, I can give... Maybe my Rhox Pummeler gets flying. Maybe the Soul of Emancipation gets flying. Celestial Regulator, and tap your Shattered Seraph. And attack with everything. very happy. Got to play my 2 other rares. Yeah. Spirit of Emancipation seemed pretty fantastic. Or Soul of Emancipation. Celestial Regulators, of course. I thought they'd be great. Oh, they were fantastic as well. And we even saw Rego, and we learnt how Rego works. It does mean when you attack a player or planeswalker with 1 or more creatures with power 1 or less, draw a card. I've got to attack with power 1 creatures. So, this is where Illuminator, Virtuoso, and Skycryer come in. I think they're my only power 1 creatures, but also I've got token creatures that can do that. Yeah. So that's fine. And he definitely doesn't need to attack himself. Just he sends his guys in to draw the cards. So yeah, that's a much better card than I thought. I thought, oh, this might draw a card or 2, but no, it can draw loads of cards pretty consistently. Especially with Darling of the Masses as well, that can to make tokens. Right, so green and white. That can get me the island. Okay, what do we do turn 1? I think we'll get the island turn 1. Now that's my first mistake, isn't it? Now I can't play my Illuminator Virtuoso. What am I talking about? Yes, of course I can. I can play planes. I suppose if I want to play Mage's Attendant, though, I might top deck an untapped land. Okay. So he's a nice little rare, isn't he? 1/3 travel haste. You double his power until end of turn whenever another creature enters the battlefield. That could get pretty out of hand, and he's got trample. It's terrifying. Okay, we can at least get that out and get a treasure, which is quite good. Okay, so I guess you want to jam some tokens on him first, and then do something that makes lots of creatures. Well, he didn't do it. Okay, so I could equip that up, swing in for 2. But making a 3/2 is pretty solid as well. Let's do that. And I've got a cheeky counter spell I could do as well. With the treasure token. He's not careful. You don't have to tap the wizard. I'll be very impressed if he casts more than 2 creatures in a turn. This guy is gonna die anyway. So there's not much point blocking. And oh wait, what am I talking about? I have a double strike, and he's got 1 toughness. Haha! Of course I can block. Silly me. Oh, very, very happy to see that land. Now, don't think we want to play the Wrecking Crew. Okay, I will swing with a 3-2, I think. He's blocking. What's happening? First strike. +1. Oh no, he's really going for it. Fair play. No, I can't answer that. Right. Echo Inspector, I think. We drew a land. Swamp, mountain, or forest. Ooh, that's giving us our mountain. I think I don't need the High-Rise Sawjack that much, so we're dropping him. Right, gotta try and understand this card. This is the one someone else had. 2/3. You can discard a card, create a token that's copied. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. So yeah, that combos rather well with the Devilish Valley. It's utterly terrifying. Okay, let's go search for a mountain. Try and maybe win the game first. Right, Celestial Regulator on Jaxis. That seems advisable, I would say. Treasure token and no. Okay, let's turn that. Right. Workshop. That's another rare. He's done a good job here of drawing his rares. Very impressed. Workshop War Sheath. Okay. When he dies, you get a 4/4 token. Pretty nice. Jaxis is untapping next turn, and he's going to obviously copy the Workshop War Chief quite clearly. And that's going to double up. And we'll, yeah. I think I want to be a bit more aggressive though. I think let's see. I could play Strongarm. Timeout used. Right. Put this on a flying creature, or put this on the Virtuoso. so it can just first strike and kill something. Yeah. Yeah. And swing in with the flyers. So he's got a clock on him of about 4 turns. I've got a decent first striker to block with. He's got a card, he's made a copy. It is 3 toughness. I've got a 3 first strike, so let's block. He's going to make a rhino. No, he has got a combo. Fair play to him. Prize fight. He hasn't tapped out yet, so he's going to kill my first striker. Fair enough. I can't counter that. Oh, and a double strike doesn't work in prize fights, in fight things, which is a shame, to say the least. Sparring Overseer. Okay. Right. Oh, he's got a land. Okay. Okay, so I feel like this thing might help me quite a lot. I am going to have to swing in the air, I think. Play Cabaretti Ascendancy. And I think I've got to shut down his combo for a turn. But what an insane combo to get in sealed. And these are pretty nice as well. Well, to be fair, just a common, but yeah. 4/4, swinging in. Let it through. Let it through. Okay, planes, yes, 6, we need 6 mana for Rhox Pummeler, so let's do it. Okay. So, Rhox Pummeler comes out. This thing gives him 3 life as well. And that gives it... Okay, oh well that... Oh, I see, yeah, that's interesting, yeah, no, that just draws a card and gains your life when it comes in. Pretty nice little card. And he has, sure enough, he has Jetmir to go with his little combo. And am I dead this turn? I'm sure I am. I've only got 18 life. It's not enough, is it? That's absurd. So just give everything haste, and everything trample rather. And that's now a 12-3. Sure. Okay, why not? Why not? I did my best. I did my best. What can I say? He used prize fight on my first striker. he just had everything. Okay, it's probably a good game. Right. Just gotta block a few things. Just gotta block a few things. Let's block him. Don't know if maybe blocking him, maybe the shield soaks up all the damage. We can hope. Absolutely ridiculous seal deck. The most ridiculous seal deck I've ever seen in my life. And I think that's including some pretty good ones I've had. And not just the deck, just the fact he drew everything he needed in the top 20 cards. My god. But to be fair, I've done that with my decks as well. But right, that is the first loss. But so far, I am happy with the performance of the deck. Yeah, that game would be an argument for removal cards, I guess. But he was actually only attacking to begin with. He was only attacking with tokens. He was playing around kill shot quite well. And when I tapped out at the end there, so he knew he could just attack with everything. Play Jetmere, attack with everything. Yeah, I think I keep going with this deck. Three wins is not bad. Even I'm quite happy to go 3-3, especially if I lose 2 more games just like that one against absolutely ridiculous combos. Right. Good news, we've got the red-blue land. Bad news, we don't have any green. We've got white as well. We can play these 2 cards, but then we can't play these 2. So I think we keep. Right, that can get us a forest. It's very nice. Okay. A forest is just what... Yeah, it's the only thing we need, isn't it? Let's get the forest. Okay, it must be blocked if able. So my theory is, I think I'd rather trade a Skycrier for this guy. And if you're eagle-eyed, you'll have noticed I just drew Cabaretti Ascendancy. I only just noticed it. Sanguine Spy. Okay. I was expecting that to kill my my Skycryer. Menace, lifelink. Sacrifice another creature, look at the top card, and you can put it in the graveyard. Beginning of end step. If there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard, you may pay 2 life if you do draw a card. Okay, yeah, it's this getting 5 different mana values in your graveyard. I guess a land counts as 0 mana, right? Okay, I think I don't attack. I play at Xander's Lounge. Clearly. I'm not a Civic Gardener. And then he's just going to get through when he attacks with both. Right, so our trade-off, I think it's the Sky Cryer. Blocking there, and of course that has Menace. So you're going to get a giant growth. Okay, yeah. It is a green X, so he could have done. He could have killed that as well. Okay. So things are looking pretty bad. He's played out a very cheap creature as well. I really want to play Cabaretti Ascendancy. Darling of the Masses might be more sensible. But I guess I'm on 20 life. I'm going to take a big hit next turn, but this is going to start the card advantage flowing with any luck. No attacks. So he's got 2 cards left, he's got 5 mana. He could pump that to 5/5 and I could take 8 damage this turn. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, let's reveal that, put that in my hand. So we're getting to 5 mana, and so we need to play a Plains. That tells me this guy at least has a shield counter. That's pretty good. Now, why is it tapping like that? Does it not know I've got another white card in my hand, and I can use blue mana to play this guy? Yeah, this is the safest way to do it. So I can double spell. That's good, including a first striker and something with a shield token. And I could even, if these guys survive somehow, I can attack next turn and draw a card. these guys are gonna mana fix, so that can make blue. Okay. So he's a 4-color deck, I guess. Well, he could just be splashing for these guys. These guys, yeah, they do a short-term pacifism. Oh, as long as it's attacking, although it can't be blocked. Okay. Well, that is disastrous for my deck because I don't have anything to kill that guy. Reveal it, put it in the hand. Fantastic, okay. Right, very good. Now, the really cool thing, this guy can attack. And I will draw a card. Now, I could play a Darling of the Masses. He's on 27 life. This is oh dear. So you've got to keep drawing Celestial Regulators and tapping him down, I think. That's not realistic, is it? Okay. We are just simply going to attack with both of these guys, and Streetwise Mentor may lose his shield for no good reason, though. But I want to get through with some damage. I think that's the trouble. I've got all my card draw engines, but I know there's nothing in my deck that can just stop an unblockable lifelinker. And it connives. Gets bigger and bigger. Right, so I think Darling of the Masses might be a good one. On the other hand, maybe just do the most mana efficient thing, right? And let's get a mountain out of the deck. Thin out the deck. Get another life point. We'll play a Wrecking Crew, even though actually the Broker's Initiate can beat it, which is strange to say, but he doesn't have to do anything but just keep hitting me with a Sanguine Spy. And of course, oh right, yeah, that was a misplay because I really need a token. I need a counter rather to survive, so that my Celestial Regulator can do something. Actually stop him attacking for a turn. I do have one removal card in the deck. It is the Soul of Emancipation. That's the only answer I've got to that guy. It does happen to cost 7 mana, and if I can keep drawing a couple of cards, then that's interesting. Right, yeah. Okay, put that on the bottom. he could not block this turn because Spara's Adjudicators came into play. Yeah. That's a good point, isn't it? So that's going to go probably 3, 4, 5, right? Hit for 3, hit for 4. Now, these guys are going to draw me a card. So we can tap that guy down for a turn. We can tap down Spara's Adjudicators. I think, but we want Darling of the Masses and Social Climber, right? So we can actually gain a point of life. Yeah, that makes sense. So I think we're gonna attack with... Okay, he can't attack. We're not going to waste our shield token. We're just going to attack with a Virtuoso. Draw a card. Because we really, really need to draw a card. Let it through. Okay, okay. Sort of realising I got Social Climber, so I can actually gain a tiny bit of life, which might give me an extra turn. Find the card I need. What will be a bit of a disaster if he just kills Rigo. Oh, you can get an unblockable fish as well with the expendable lackey reveal. Oh, that's good. That is good. So, yes, Celestial Regulator. It's going to tap that guy down. Not exactly making much progress here on his life total. Mage's Attendant. Right, so he could attack. Darling of the Masses can attack. Okay, let's I'm going to attack with Darling of the Masses as well. I'll keep Social Climber back. And I'll just hope he doesn't block Darling of the Masses, but he might do. I need that life point, and I need that 1/1 creature as well. Okay, and we'll play Mage's Attendant. Two life points. That's another 1/1 creature I can attack with, which is pretty cool. Mage's Attendant. So let's see, he's going to become a 5/5 creature, right? Do we need a token on here for the Celestial Regulator to work? Yeah. Spara's Adjudicators. How many 1/1 creatures can we afford to lose? Yeah, we'll block with a citizen. Yeah, and then we need to do, I guess we need to do 5 damage to that. So we'll do that guy and we'll do that guy, that's fine. So we can't let any damage through, we want to kill his guys if we possibly can. Yeah. Lose our life gain guy, but okay, that's okay. Put that on the bottom, please. Okay. Now this can find me forest, plains, or island. Let's do that. Sure, let's get an island. Another life point. Okay. Okay. We can. I'm going to keep Rigo back. I think we've got 6, 7, 8. Okay, yeah. Gilded Pinions. I think let's pop this on Virtuoso. And let's swing these two guys. Okay, Rhox Pummeler. We don't quite have the mana for Rhox Pummeler. We'll Celestial Regulator again. Keep that guy tapped down. So this is my best Rigo Streetwise Mentor game, I think. So I figured out how it works, and yeah, you've got to figure out how to attack with these 1/1s. What does that do? What? Exile any number of other target creatures controlled by different players until... I don't get it. Exile any number of other target creatures controlled by different players until Regulators leaves the battlefield. When it's a card enters the battlefield under your control. Until she leaves the battlefield. What would stop you? Okay, I'm being attacked by a 4/3 here, which needs to be addressed. So I've got a double block there. It's not great, but it'll have to happen because he's just used a ridiculous removal card. I guess. So. He's drawing cards off that now. So Xander's Lounge actually has cycling, but Scrolling it to the bottom makes sense. Oh my goodness, we did it. I think we did it. Oh my goodness. Did we do it? I think we did it. Right. I still don't understand this card. When she enters the battlefield, exile any number of other target creatures controlled by different players. They have to be controlled by different players. Okay, right. So it's like a commander card. I get it. When an exile card enters the battlefield under your control this way, put 2+. Okay. Yeah. Alright, anyway, let's... I hope he doesn't have a counter spell, because he does have blue mana. Right, we are gonna... attack first. I think. That doesn't have reach. My tokens don't get haste or anything like that. Oh, right, no. I missed out on drawing a card. I'm silly me. That's fine. I think. He's down to 6. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. We've got 4. Right. Let's just play it and see if he concedes. So, under the Magpie we do have this Streetwise Mentor. So we're gonna... You're gone. You're gone. And I can blow up my own treasure token to get a 3/3 flyer, right? Okay. Now I've got to put this on my 5/7, so he's got flying, so he can at least block. And I feel like we have a Gape of Magic again. So he can make an unblockable fish. He's got 3 cards in his hand. He's got Rakish Revelers. Okay. He's got a lot more cards than me. But my board state's a little bit better now. Rakish Revelers. They make a 1/1. He's got a Cryo. Okay. Okay, I can scroll that to the bottom. Right. Pretty reasonable. If I tap the 1/1, I draw a card, but I think I'm not going to do that. So he's got actually 7 power of... creatures, which is interesting, isn't it? Right. So he can block with all of these and kill it. And I only killed 2 of his guys. Okay, let's go to combat. So, yeah, you're going to go in. You're going to go in. You're going in. And the 1/1 is going in. And are we leaving the Mental behind, I think? Yeah. 7, 10. I think I can play both my guys. That's pretty cool. Okay. A lot of things died. Right, let's play a mountain, Paragon, and Rhox Pummeler. See if we can get the job done next turn. That's 4/4. Oh, shit. Let's block. Yeah. Wow. Well, that was another amazing game. And I knew I had one answer in the deck. I knew I could draw the 2 angels to slow down his guy. And just keep drawing cards. Keep drawing as many cards as possible and see if I could get the one card that could stop him. And it worked. So that's my most incredible game for a while, I think. I'll be lucky to get another one like that. Right. Next game. Deep breath. His combo wasn't as ridiculous as the previous guy's combo, but it was deadly. It was just, yeah. This guy's unblockable, he's got lifelink, and he's going to get bigger every time. So, and any normal deck that has life, has removal cards, would be able to deal with it. But not my deck, not very easily. Right, 2 land, 2 lander. Looks like we can play Skycrier. That's it. And we've got some top end here, 5, 7, 4 as well. I think we're gonna mulligan this one on balance. And okay, that's a better one. So that's very nice to see him. Looks like we can't cast him. Forest, Plains, Islands. Okay. Yeah, keep 6. Okay, this guy will have to go on the bottom. Okay, and then this one. This is the one that gives you mountain. So that's going to be the forest. Therefore, one of these is going to be plains, one of these is going to be islands. So we'll go for a plains first. Quick maths. Okay, Black Market Tycoon. He has a 2-drop. Cat Rogue rare. At the beginning of your upkeep, Black Market Tycoon deals 2 damage to you for each treasure you control. Tap, create a treasure token. Right. I like it. Good card. Let's play a Sky Crier. It'll have to be a turn 4 rego, won't it? Unless I draw plains or forest. I was using this one for the forest. Yeah. Ramp card. Oh, the Sizzling Soloist. I've got a couple of these. I thought I was going to use them in my other deck. Seems all right. Yeah. So just stops guys from blocking basically. So my start, relatively speaking, is very slow. But he's got ramp cards. A ramp card you can use every turn. I'm not going to block with this guy, so I'll just swing in and get some life gain going. I'm going to slammed for 5. Doesn't feel good, but this guy, yeah, he can come out with that mana. I get my own powerful early rare. And the Broker's Hideout. Let's use a Broker's Hideout and get something else. Plains, another plains, sure. So you can just play a creature and stop Rego from blocking. I could use the Regulator now as well. Okay, but he's going to ramp something out, something huge. Vivian on the hunt. Our second encounter with Vivian. Okay, great. Yeah, 4/4. And so, yeah, wonderful. Okay, great. Couldn't be happier. Okay, we have an answer to this. Okay. There's the expensive answer. We play a strong arm, get the Crier to 3/3 and take her out. And then there's the cheaper answer, which is we Regulator the Warrior and we swing in with both of these. But if we do that, we draw a card and we keep our 1/1 and we keep our Caldaia Strongarm for next turn. So I think, yeah, we have to do that even though we're not, using all of our mana. I think that makes the most sense.
Even I need rest.
Second Vivian we've had to kill. Oh, he's got Urobrask as well. The hits just keep coming. So it's a rare after mythic after rare after mythic at the moment. The last 3 games. Okay. So, I mean, he's a 4/4. He's obnoxious. Right, we can play this card rather than lose our draw step, I suppose. Play. Right. Wait a second. So we want to hold back and defend next turn. We're going to swing with that and get some life points. Oh, good draw. The only question is, can I afford to play it now? Or, because one of my guys almost certainly can't block. So we'll have to trade this guy for a 4. We'll have to chump a 4/4. I'm thinking. And then he's going to hit me with 9 damage. Absolutely insane. So yeah, the Sizzling Solo is definitely a good aggro card, gotta say. This will draw in an extra card next turn, but it might be too late by then. I have to have a really good selection of blockers here. So I've got 4 mana. I can make a flyer, which isn't quite what we need. Do I just say fingers crossed, let's hope we survive next turn? We'll play Cabaretti Ascendancy. Yeah. Botanical Plaza, I was trying to say. I think we lost. I think we you got the turn 2 ramp card into Vivian on the Hunt, followed by Urabrask. That's hard to cope with in sealed. Oh, okay. Creatures get +2/+2. Sure, why not? And one of them's getting, and that brings a creature into play, and yeah, okay. Sure, why not? Why not? So I get, yeah. Sure. Sure, I'll take 17 damage this turn then. Fine. Feel like we're playing against some pretty strong decks here. Maybe my deck is not very good. In other words, we are not going to change the deck. We are going to play it as it lies. But yeah, it's looking like kill shot pretty necessary to survive against some of these decks. Okay, that's giving me blue. That can get me a forest. I think we can do a turn 3 Rego. Then a Mage's Attendant. Maybe we do turn 3 Mage's Attendant, turn 4 Rego. That would make even more sense. Okay, we've drawn a Soul as well, so I'm going to play Xander's Lounge first. Oh, we're getting all of our good cards. Oh, that is interesting. Right. Now we just need green, don't we? But yeah, my deck is just going to give one last throw of the dice. I think it's giving me all my rares. What do we have here? Black, red, green. We have a Jewel Thief. Makes a treasure token. Yeah, good card. Treasures are good. And we'll have a Mage's Attendant. And yeah, I could have played Cabaretti Ascendancy, I suppose, but we've got a chance to attack with this 1-1, we can play Rego next turn. Otherwise, we'll play Cabaretti Ascendancy, I think. Oh, deal gone bad. Let's have to that one. Okay, he's milled himself. Oh no, it's got vigilance. That's yeah. I just noticed that now. That really is a shame. Okay. Okay. We're going to take another 3 damage next turn because we're playing Cabaretti Ascendancy. I think that's all there is to it. No. But, his follow-up is here. Arrogant, yeah. Good card. Let's reveal that and grab it. Cool. Really helps you get through your deck and draw into those lands as well. We could... Yeah, I think let's keep Rego in the hand. Let's keep him guessing a little bit. And we can do Social Climber, Skycrier. Gain a point of life. And then we've got a 1-1 in the sky. We can maybe get a Rego draw off of. And Paragon might be tempted to swing in and attack. So he's got 3 cards left. 6 mana total with the treasure. That's pretty aggressive. He's playing a lot of removal cards. Okay, swinging with a Jewel Thief as well. We could be looking at a Giant Growth, some kind of combat trick here. I will just block with a Social Climber. Pull in a Professional. Interesting. So that is just, that's a 3 damage removal spell. It's not even a combat trick. And that guy's blocked. Oh, he's got Trample. He's got Trample, so yeah. He gets the damage through. And he's going to make his Paragon larger. Okay. Yes, please. Okay. Right. So, it's going to be a Rego turn. I'm hoping we are going to draw a land. We're going to swing with the Skycrier. We drew a land, but a tap land. Let's just broke his hideout. Let's see what we get. Yeah, let's... We may as well get an island. That's... Can smooth things out for me a bit. So, I can remember that. Gotta remember I can always use this wizard to counter a spell. If he somehow taps out. I think it's a bit unlikely that he will. double block here and see if he uses another removal spell. Deal gone bad again. Okay, nice. Just kills Rigo straight up. What can I do? Well, I guess I'll take one less damage. There's no point making him tap that mana. Oh well. Bye bye Rigo, I guess. Yeah, let's reveal that. So we have 6 mana. Now, what I could do... we want it. We're waiting for Soul of Emancipation. We want targets for that. Right. Yeah, it's a shame we don't have any tokens at the moment. We want it. So the point is, we want to keep Skycryer as a 1/1. I'm going to swing in, get a point of life, go up to 8 life because it's going to be a target for Soul of Emancipation. Right, and we need a good blocker, I guess, to just not die. Civil Servant and my own Paragon I could do. So I've got like 2 blockers that could double block the Jewel Thief. I'll maybe tempt out his last removal spells. Jockey, so yeah, he's going to blitz in now. Target creature can't block this turn. Which one? Shouldn't it tell me? Yeah, targeted by Plasma Jockey, so yeah, indeed, I can only... Does it have trample? So it's just a matter of, yeah, he's got lethal. Let's just stop 3 damage. Because we have to. Right. He's down to 1 card. See if he's got... Oh, he can pump that. So he can do 7 with that. I might have just blown it. Might be dead. He draws a card off that as well. Okay. Fiend's Silencer. Oh, jeez. Okay, well that's a 1/1. Too scary, I guess. Right, that one is a... Okay, let's view the battlefield. Can we possibly survive this turn? Can we double spell and get Soul of Emancipation next turn to try and survive? Trouble is, now we've got a chump block with everything. All the things. So all the things die that we want. I think it's worth a try. Let's see if we can survive. Puts us to 3. Oh, that connives as well, I see. Double green was important, wasn't it? That's only when it attacks. Yeah. so 6 mana is what we've got. So it's this one and this one, isn't it? That's the only combination that works. So High-Rise Sawjack. And Celestial Regulator. Which won't work properly with its thing, but that's fine. Okay, now Skycryer. I guess we want to keep Skycryer for next turn because swing in, get a life point, and that might be crucial. Just trying to think. Somebody, yeah. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Maybe that life point's important. So he might have a killer final card. Scry 2, then draw 2 cards. Well, that's pretty killer. If he draws something for 3 mana. It's a blitz. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. Not great. So. Okay, block and kill there. Chomp there. Chomp there. And he gets 3 damage through. Sure. Oh fuck. Yeah, I completely, yeah, I forgot about the Rafine's Silencer ability. So he's got a whole deck full of removal, even on the creatures. Rhox Pummeler. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't have a choice, do I? Right, so I can turn these 2 into 3/3s and his Paragon into just a 3/3 that doesn't increase. Do I really want to blow up? Yeah, I have to blow up my own Ascendancy, don't I, with this? That is, unfortunately, the reality at the moment. I feel like there was a stronger line I could have done to survive better. Definitely didn't get value out of Celestial Regulator, and I did have Rego up. Oh look, he's got a Workshop War Chief as well. So you got something with Trample. That's got Trample. That's the only blocking I can do. Okay. Oh, when he dies, he gets, yeah, the Rhino. He's going to blow this guy up. Oh, he's going to make me discard a card. Okay. Right. It's quite a selection I've got here. I've got 7 mana. I could potentially go 4 and 4. Actually, no. I think I will discard the Echo Inspector because everything seems to be ridiculously huge. Now, Rhox Pummeler, will he have some kind of... Yeah, let's do the expensive one. Does this guy have trample? No. Okay. No attacks. Can't really attack, unfortunately. If he gets one blitzer, he wins. You guys won blitzer. Nice. Yeah, it's not just a blitzer, it's a blitzing menace guy. Sure. Oh, it's an aggressive deck. A lot of removal on that deck, but always seemed to have. Well, he had the removal to match my creatures, I guess. Well, I drew probably quite a few more cards than he did, but it didn't. It wasn't enough. And I ended up with a hand full of huge creatures because I needed to play 2 creatures each turn to try and survive. How many times did I try and block his 3/3 Jewel Thief, and he had removal to keep him alive? And then I had to just chump block at the end as well, I suppose. But yeah. So I guess that's how removal should work. Right. Still, good experiment. Got to see some cool rares in action. I drew them quite a few times. Cabaretti Ascendancy, Rigo, Streetwise Mentor. And we figured out how he works. You attack with a power 1 creature and draw a card. I don't know why, but I thought, first look, I thought, oh, Rigo attacks, and if the opponent's got a power 1 creature, you draw a card. But no, that's complete nonsense. That doesn't make any sense at all. Soul of Emancipation we saw a few times, and I actually had to blow up my own Cabaretti Ascendancy just to get an extra angel. Yeah. But well after the point where I was chump blocking everything. Yeah, and it's my creatures just matched up slightly worse. Yeah, he left all my 2/3s alive, and of course he had 3/3s. He blew up any 3-power creatures I had with removal. But those last 3 games were pretty crazy. I mean, that guy, he just had a strong aggro deck with a lot of removal, I guess. That's what you come up against in usually in draft. Usually in sealed, it's not quite that oppressive. But yeah, the ridiculous games were the guy with the red combo, where he could copy his Rhino guy. We saw the Rhino guy in that game as well. And we saw 2 copies of Vivian on the hunt as well. Right, I'm going to open my res, I think. Still, that was... I think we got 1,400... So for 4 wins and 3 losses, we got 1,400 gems back. So it's essentially 600 gems for 9 packs, which is pretty good. Open all. I think we're going to... I'm not sure if it means open all these ones, or... I'm trying to hoard my... the other set, so I can open them all at once and get all of the rares I'm missing, basically. Oh yeah, we ran into the crew captain. Pretty good. Obscura Interceptor. Nice, but bring a spell back. Target spell, it says. I have to ask myself what the definition of a spell is. Is that something that's on the stack? I think it might be. Oh yeah. Not bad, that one. You get a free 1/1, as well as finding a good creature. Yeah, this is just a simple common that nearly beat me. Put it on a decent lifelinker, and that could be the game. Oh yeah, a few people were using this one. An X-Pump spell. I never actually used my wizard to counter anything. Now that is my third Xander's Lounge. Done well today with lands. Yeah, these seem to be pretty good. Nice. Nice bit of card draw there. Oh yeah, this thing. That's a cheap 5/4. 5/4 for 2 treasures. Another Void Rent. I think we've got 3 of these now. Yeah, Espadek incoming. Right, so yeah, as I say, we're not opening Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. I think I've got about 50% of the rares, so I think I'll because I want to, if I get a chance, I'll probably do a few more drafts of this. I don't want to, and drafts are not duplicate protected, obviously, because draft cards are completely random, so you want to maximise your chance of getting rares from the draft. that you don't already own if you're drafting to collect. And then when you feel the time is right, you open all of these if you just want to try and complete your collection. Right, well, I think we'll have another week or two of the sealed deck. I'll have to actually find. I used to have a nice little calendar. There was an online calendar somewhere showing you how long each of these events last. It would be nice to get a couple more sealed deck games in. So, just to go back to the other deck I could have made, I suspect this is going to look better now compared to considering the last few games I played. It'd be pretty nice to drop some early corrupt court officials to disrupt some of those combos and things. And actually have a few removal cards. I guess I've reacquired my appreciation for removal after those games. But yeah, playing lots of creatures definitely is quite effective as well. But yeah, definitely the Xander Sway deck, the blue, black, red, has got the best removal cards. I don't think I like Kill Shot very much. So yeah, for this version of the deck, I just dropped these 2 removal cards and added more creatures so I could get to 20 creatures. That's right, for a while I put Refuse to Yield in, which is the +2/+7 buff, and the idea is to cast that on your Illuminator Virtuoso. Wanted at least one spell in the deck I could cast on him, so he could connive, but I guess the best thing would be a fight spell, I suppose, although double strike doesn't work in fights, sadly. Yeah, I was impressed with the Celestial Regulators. I thought they did a really good job. They're effectively my removal cards. They would help lock things down. Yep, I think that's about it. Yep, thanks for watching.